Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 895. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do decide to stick around and support my channel, welcome, and thank you very much. So starting with interpreting the number 895, I was feeling distracted for a second because I felt like this reading could be significant for if there's any British people watching this video or anybody from the UK. So, starting with the number 8 in 895. That number, if you've been around, I've been saying it for a while, that it's about, for me anyway, it's about letting go of someone or something and trusting that what is lost will be replaced. And this could be a very specific message for someone where you are feeling called to embrace a very specific type of loss or change. Or this could be very general, where you're being called to release things and people in general that aren't good for you, that don't align with you, that don't support your healing, or let's just say that don't align with you, because I don't want to get too specific to where it unnecessarily leaves out people or situations that shouldn't be left out. Let me think for a second. Is there anything else from this number 8? I do want to mention that the number 8 is on the Strength card in Tarot, and I am seeing, very interestingly, a card that I made myself that was supposed to reflect the Strength card, but it had like my own writing and interpretation on the card. And it's interesting because I plan to use cards that I made myself, so it feels like very strong confirmation for someone that it may take some strength, some patience, real patience for yourself to move on from someone or something or someone's or somethings that you need to let go. I do think that it is important that you find acceptance for something to help you let go of energies that don't align with yours, that siphon your own energy. I'm feeling something significant here about protecting your energy. And this could be like, spiritual, or it could be more practical with like boundaries and saying no to people and things that you don't align with. The number 9 is about purpose, your purpose, the collective purpose, and helping the world release what no longer works. So whatever change or loss you are embracing, just know that it is bigger than you, and it does contribute to a collective movement or effort to isolate situations and people that don't support the greater good. And I don't mean isolate in a negative way, I mean it in a how do I say this? I mean it in a way to protect the good from evil, I guess, is the best way that I can put it. It's not about punishing people or seeking vengeance. It's literally just about protection. Protecting ourselves and how far the collective has already come in creating a world that is built on love and stability rather than hate, chaos, rival, fear. I am getting a phone call right now, which I'm not going to answer because obviously I'm recording a video, but I feel like this is a sign about a calling for somebody, a calling that you can trust, that you feel. Really aligns with the message of purpose, in my opinion. But moving on to the number 5, that is about change and transformation. This is confirmation of a change that you are being called to move through, to accept, inside and out. Because I feel like you might have to change maybe the way you think, the way you feel, maybe some beliefs to release, to embrace a change in this physical reality, a loss in this physical reality. Letting go starts from within. Adding up these numbers, 8 plus 9 is 17, and 17 plus 5 is 22. 2 plus 2 is 4. And I feel like this really, well, first off, the number 4 for me, it can be a sign that your ancestors are present, or your spirit guides in general. I do feel more drawn to ancestors when it comes to the number 4. And what that number also means is stability. The number 2 might be significant as well for somebody. It's about emotional stability, physical stability, or both. And I feel like your ancestors are here to encourage you to embrace these changes, to create more stability, more peace, more predictability. Not only because it's what you deserve, but it's because it is contributing to a greater cause. And no matter how divided we all may seem or feel emotionally, spiritually, mentally, we are all connected, I believe, anyway. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from these box of cards, which are the cards that I made myself that I told you about. Looks like I just accidentally saw a card about the sacral chakra, and I think it had the number 5 on it, so maybe your sacral chakra is significant. But I have the 6 of Pentacles, which is another one of those tarot cards that I made myself and, wrote words on. And by the way, in this box, you can tell there's more than like 70 or 80 cards in there, so it's not just tarot-related cards. So it says, give to yourself, love yourself by treating yourself. You deserve it. Yeah, the number 6, for me, which the next reading will be 896 if you resonate with this. The number 6 for me is about self-love. First and foremost for yourself, because I believe that when you love yourself unconditionally in the way that you deserve, naturally you spread that unconditional love to other people. I believe that how we treat other people is a reflection of how we treat ourselves. What we believe others deserve is a reflection of what we believe we deserve. But there may be somebody here who you may be unaware, unconscious of some frustrations that you have. Maybe you're not being honest with yourself about maybe some relationships that you're not happy with or that feel unfair. And, that's actually very fitting for this card because it says to give to yourself. There could be a situation here where you do need to choose yourself. And I really wouldn't be surprised when we were talking about loss or some sort of change where you need to protect yourself, release or let go of some person, some people, some situation, or many situations that don't deserve you. Choose yourself, because you deserve to. You really, really do. It's time to balance the scales and serve justice.